But getting back to this article, man, Rob Pelinka believing that Austin Reaves could take a similar jump to Jalen Brunson. If you want to compare those guys as far as the guts, the heart, uh, the will to be in the moment, I can go with that. Austin Reaves in his early 3 years of his career, he's had moments. He's shown that he doesn't shy away from those tough opportunities. But again, Jalen is a number one. Jalen has been leading the Knicks for a substantial amount of time, along with the help. I just don't see Austin Reeves being put in that same scenario in any aspect. We're basically like, take for example, if God forbid Anthony Davis and LeBron James both are out for a substantial amount of time. And let's say, given we get everybody else back, a healthy Vando, a healthy Christian Wood, um, everybody's locked in, but we don't have LeBron James, and we don't have Anthony Davis, right? Do y'all think that Austin Reeves could carry that load the way that Jalen is done in New York? I don't see it at all, man. And I'm not trying to compare wits or basketball minds with myself and Rob Pelinka, but I don't see at all, Laker land, where Rob Pelinka is going with this, man. When he talk about expectations for Austin Reeves, and does that actually put more pressure on Austin Reeves? Because we know that the Lakers, at least they try to portray that they don't make their moves, they don't listen to the media, they don't really lock in with social media. They make their own decisions. That's what they try to deliver, the message they try to deliver to us. But being though this is not coming from like a YouTuber or a fan or some type of media outlet, this expectation was put out by the GM. Does that put pressure on Austin Reeves in y'all opinion? Do y'all feel like Austin Reeves now have I don't want to say a target on his back, but is this kind of like a backdoor sentiment from the GM, like it's now or never for Austin Reeves? We really expect you to work some magic. Basically, I'm kind of wondering how much pressure will this have on Austin Reeves, because it's coming from his team, not so much from, issued a challenge to Austin Reeves to also get better defensively this season. I think with time, we've been talking about this before. I know Justo, he had a solid opinion on this. We talked about how the defense of the backcourt for the Lakers has always been subpar, mediocre, the perimeter defense especially. And I think Austin Reeves, even though I don't ever have a vision of him being a lockdown defender, I think he could get a little better with time. I don't really see that jump this year, from him or D'Angelo Russell. But Rob Pelinka said, I think there has also been a challenge. JJ is very direct. You guys covered him as a player. He doesn't pull punches. He has been very direct with Austin Reeves in particular. Like, I need you to be a great defender. We saw early on in Austin's career, he would find ways to get in front of guys to take charges, which are one of the best defensive players you can have. It's a foul on the other team, get you in the bonus, can potentially take a star player out the game. He was elite at that. So I think Austin wants to take on that challenge of becoming better on the defensive end. I mean, I understand that from a systematic standpoint, but I'm not calling you an elite defender or a great defender because you find ways to take charges. It does help. It is a turnover, so the results are maximized. So I get that. But if you're really going to challenge Austin Reeves in addition to what you feel like he does well, challenge him to do something that you feel like he doesn't do so well. Like, he's never been good. He's never done a good job in my eyes as far as staying in front of guards. And then when you got guys like Ja Morant coming back, I know Austin is playing the two, but who knows what type of matchups Austin Reeves is going to have? Who knows where JJ Redick is really going to put Austin Reeves at the end of the day? I honestly would like to see Austin play a little bit of point guard. I like his facilitating. Some people don't like his decision making, as far as passing the basketball. but I like his instincts, and I think that I think Austin Reaves had pretty good court vision, and he'll get better with time. I think all across the board, Austin Reaves uh, will get better with time. Potential All Star. Could Austin Reaves ever be an All Star in the Lakers uniform? Like, these are the questions that you're really going to have to ask when you're trying to compare him to Jalen Brunson. Not that Jalen Brunson has been a perennial All Star, but you know what you're getting from this kid. And to compare him to Jalen, knowing that he's not going to have the same opportunity or be put in the same position to be as successful for as the Knicks star guard, I don't know if that's a lot of pressure put on Austin Reaves or not, to be honest with y'all. Justo said we was damn near number one in defense when they played him. Who we talking about? Because I remember the Lakers went up to a top 10 defense when they sat down Austin Reaves for Cam Reddish last year. But you're talking about Cam. Yeah, I have been campaigning for Cam Reddish to. I know it sounds weird, but I have been campaigning for Cam Reddish to start the year off for the defensive assistants. And not saying that that's the roster that the team should, completely go through this 82 game stretch with, but we're going to have to slow some guys down. We don't have the offensive capability, I believe, to go back and forth with a lot of teams. For all the latest news and debates on the Los Angeles Lakers, be sure to subscribe here to the Lakers Land platform with Seven, Mitchell, BA, and Hank. Also, don't forget to check out our playback room for our free VIP watch parties to all our Lakers games, and of course the live Lakerland podcast. That's playback.tv/LakersLand.